chance to hear Brother Rand sing, and then we gonna shout out all the fans. Yeah, it's Minister Jap. You already know, man. Church is definitely in the building. They fucking with me though. Alright, let's do it. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church check in, let's go. Minister Jap, it's a new era and niggas is trapped. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking this crack. Bitch getting taxed in my Benjamin stack. Truck in the front and the engine in back. 3Ks, everything I'm whipping in is black. 3 hoes all wanna sit on my lap. High yellow heifer, I'ma hit her from the back. This is a fact, I'm taking your bitch, I'm not giving her back. Bitch got some kids, I'm not dealing with that. The back of her throw where my children is at, now it's realer than that. Her mama's a hoe and her sister's a rat. Their hair was amazing, the pussy was trash. Run up on church and that pistol gon' blast. Get your ass body trying to get to this bag, nigga, church. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, listen, church check in, let's go. Relinquish the bitch, you loving and cuffing to be with the bitch. She came in with you, but I leave with the bitch. I bang and I skeet on the bitch. They be like Jap conceited and shit. I push it to start, ain't no key to my whip. Believe in the game, don't believe in the bitch. I listen to sin and the rest of the pimps. You chasing the bitch and ain't chasing the check. You look like a bitch when you making them threats. You talk how you talk cause you safe on the net. When I see you, no talking, I'm breaking your neck. Catch a nigga like it, do him dirty on sight. Whole lot of bargain, but I bet he won't bite. Bet a nigga won't roll a dice with his life. Double cross church, kid crucified twice, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church check in, let's go. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you're following my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in.
Church, we in here late night, man. MAGA in this bitch. The State of the Union is on tonight. Y'all get in the room, man. You know what I said? I told you I was going to watch it with y'all, man. I really wasn't planning on doing a show. But I was like, man, you know, because I was going to be watching this. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and watch it with the family. What's going on with y'all, man? These Democrats mad as hell. They talking about protesting, throwing eggs, all types of shit, man. It's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. They are pissed. Trump prevented the first female president twice. He's the greatest. Drain the swamp. Let the Libbies turn on each other. Yes, sir. Trying to face facts. First super chat of the night, man. We just kicking it, man. Popping shit, man. These bitches are mad. When you go to their Twitters, oh my God. Go to Jasmine Crockett's Twitter, man. They talking about not even showing up or showing up and walking out. Like everybody gonna walk out in unison. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about throwing eggs. I was watching an interview with Byron Donalds, and they was talking about throwing eggs. They got these signs. They got these clappers. It's a whole bunch of shit they trying to do, man. You know what I'm saying? But they talked a lot of shit. Like I told you, they were saying, "Oh, when Trump get in, we gonna move. Oh, the world is gonna man." He didn't turn things around. Every day is action. It's action-packed every day. Oh, my God. Yeah, that Southern Diplomat, you hit it right on the head, man. Pause, no rainbow. Eggs are far too expensive. I guess they're not that expensive because they throwing them. You know what I'm saying? They throwing them. But yeah, eggs are too damn expensive to throw. I got 4 cartons of eggs in the refrigerator right now, nigga. Prepared, nigga. Prepared, nigga, man. Y'all get y'all some drinks, y'all some smokes, do what y'all do. Get your cigar, man, kick back. We just gonna pop shit and watch this shit go down. You know, because they never thought it would happen, man. They never thought it would happen.
Stupid. He's a punk.
Yep.
He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a bullshit artist.
I can't stand this motherfucker Robert De Niro, man. I can't stand his ass.
Just a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up with.
Y'all see when they be running up on him in New York? New York be giving him the business. Last time I was in New York, believe it or not, man, in Jersey, the people out there really rock with Trump on the low. They just don't be showing y'all on TV, man. Them Italians, they love Donald Trump out there, man. Real talk. I've been out there. I've seen it for myself.
He has. He talks how he wants to punch people in the face. Well, I'd like to punch him in the face. This is somebody that we want for president? I don't think so. What I care about is the direction of this country. And what I'm very, very worried about is...
Wasn't it him that came on the Oscars of it? I wish I had that clip. Who came on the Oscars and the first thing they said, first thing I want to say is fuck Donald Trump. Trump probably did smash his girl in the heyday, man. You know what I'm saying? He probably did.
That it might go in the wrong direction with someone like Donald Trump.
Yep. Hold on. We got action, man. Trump is on deck. He coming through. Trump coming through. Let's see what's happening, man. Let's see what's happening, man. We got Trump coming through. Can y'all let me know if y'all can hear it, man? Let me know if y'all can hear it. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Okay, okay. We good, we good. We good. Robert the weirdo. This nigga Trump swag through the roof, man. It's so. I want to see if they gonna start throwing shit. That's what I want to see. Real talk. That's what I'm here to see. They ain't gonna do shit. Shout out Face Facts, man. Happy Latina in the building. He said the liberals going crazy. I should have got me some chips and dip, man. Who is this cock-eyed motherfucker with these glasses, though? Supposed to be security. This cock-eyed motherfucker right here in the camera. Hey, y'all see Canada try to take all our shit off the shelf? Canada pissed off. He said, where's Al Green? Al Green, you talk about that, the nigga with the cane? Y'all talk about the nigga with the cane? Let's see, man. Oh yeah, man, get your MAGA hats out, man. Y'all niggas, boy. These old fucking geezers. Oh, this gonna be a good one. We ain't got Nancy Pelosi in the back. Trump got the baddest bitch in the game right now. Baddest bitch in the game right now, real talk. I'm just here to watch the Democrat side. They finna be pissed. They finna be pissed. Bro said he's dark MAGA. Hey, man, get your MAGA hats on, man, tonight, nigga. Shout out to TB, man.
don't know if Jasmine Crockett there. I don't think she's showing up. AOC said she wasn't showing up.
Thank you very much. It's a great honor. Thank you very much. Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, the First Lady of the United States.
Trump, salute. He got the baddest first lady. Everybody else first lady look like trash.
Of the United States Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back.
There's only two genders, nigga.
6 weeks ago, I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country. We have accomplished more in 43 days than most administrations accomplished in 4 years or 8 years, and we are just getting started.
Purple on that one. Let's see what else we got on
I
soundboard.
returned to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is back, our spirit is back, our pride is back, our confidence is back, and the American dream is surging bigger and better than ever before. The American dream is unstoppable, and our country is on the verge of a comeback, the likes of which the world has never witnessed and perhaps will never witness again. There's never been anything like it.
Shout out to Grenadian, man. Appreciate you coming on the
presidential
Patreon.
Election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes. We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
Yeah, they get mad. They get mad. What
President
happened,
Biden
y'all?
is coming back. He's a comeback kid. He's a fighter.
What happened, motherfucker? Where all that bad shit at now?
And won counties in our country, 2,700 to 525, on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican. Now,
Shout out to Kenyatta, man.
History, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever. Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded, a 41-point jump.
Stop getting mad, bitch.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruption.
Shout out to King Yada, man, the BBW King.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session.
Kick him out! Kick him out! Get him the fuck out! Kick their ass out of there! Kick Nancy Pelosi ass up by her little ass legs and drag her out of there!
Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat.
Order, bitch!
Take your seat.
Oh, Al Green! Stick that cane up Al Green's ass!
And concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order.
Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
From the chamber.
Fuck his ass up, you slick perm-wearing ass nigga! You gotta go! Get his ass out of there! Get his bitch ass out of there! You old motherfucker! Salute the Bron King, man! Yeah, oh, you wanna talk shit? Get him out of here, you pervert! Get him out! Get him out! You gotta go, ho! Kick him out! Kick him out!
Uphold and maintain decorum in the House.
What I'm talking about!
Thank you.
Bitch!
Over the past 6 weeks, I have signed nearly 100 executive orders and taken more than 400 executive actions, a record to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land. The people elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
Much love to James, bro. Who else getting kicked out tonight? Who else getting kicked out?
In fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation.
Talk heavy. Talk heavy. Talk heavy.
And what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? I don't know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and Border Patrol to repel the invasion of our country.
Get them
And
out
what
of
a
here.
job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever.
You're a tether. Get them out. Deport their ass. We call ICE.
They heard my words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden, the worst president in American history, of illegal crossings a month. And virtually all of them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people from mental institutions and insane asylums, were released into our country. Who would want to do that?
A
This
pervert.
is my 5th such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what.
Talk is cheap,
five times
motherfucker.
I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way. So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
Fuck that old bitch! Shout out to Grenadier with another 10. You said they tooting across Xanax
Every day
tonight?
my administration is fighting to deliver the change America needs to bring a future that America deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze on all new federal regulations, and a freeze on all foreign aid.
Fuck them!
I terminated the ridiculous Green New Scam. I withdrew from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was costing us trillions of
Shout out DMV, man.
that other countries were not paying. I withdrew from the corrupt World Health Organization. And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council.
Make sure y'all ass share this video.
Restrictions that were making our country far less safe and totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
Shout out to Mo West, sponsoring tonight with a $50 holler.
To unshackle our economy, I have directed that for every one new regulation, 10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first day.
Shout out Rob on the Cash App with the deuce.
And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other president had done before. We ordered all federal workers to return to the office. They will either show up for work in person or be removed from their job.
Hey, how's the sound, y'all? How's the sound, man? I want to make sure everything's good.
Where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me. How did that work out? Not too good. Not too good.
Talk that shit, Trump! They can't keep a good nigga down! They can't keep a good nigga down! Harlem, uptown!
And I have stopped all government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
Free speech on these hoes! Free speech on the big!
And 2 days ago, I signed an order making English the official language of the United States.
Thank you! Habla Espanol, these nuts!
I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. And likewise, I renamed, for a great president, William McKinley, Mount McKinley again.
Shout out to Bees with
Beautiful
the 20.
Alaska. Love Alaska.
Church cookout tonight. We talking heavy.
We've ended the tyranny of so-called diversity,
We walking them
equity,
down
and
slow.
inclusion policies all across the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military.
Shout out to Mo Wet, man, with another $50 holler.
Woke no longer. We believe that whether you are a doctor, an accountant, a lawyer, or an air traffic controller, you should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender. Very important.
Bitch.
You should be hired based on merit. And the Supreme Court, in a brave and very powerful decision, has allowed us to do so. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Shout out Mo Wet, man. Appreciate you, fam.
Of critical race theory from our public schools. And I signed an order making it the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders.
Thank you! Get your transgender tell you the fuck out of here. Get them the fuck out of here.
I also signed an executive order to ban men from playing in women's sports.
Ban all of that shit. Shout out to Motor Love, man, with the 5 on the Cash App. I see you. It's only 2 gingers.
Peyton McNabb was an all-star high school athlete, one of the best,
God
preparing
damn,
for a
swinging
future
his
in
bitch.
college sports. But when her girls' volleyball match was invaded by a male, he smashed the ball so hard in
God.
Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury, partially paralyzing her right side and ending her athletic career. It was a shot like she's never seen before. She's never seen anything like it. Peyton is here tonight in the gallery, and Peyton, from now on, schools will kick the men off the girls' team, or they will lose all federal funding.
Facts. Damn, she got fat after that. That's fucked up. She was an athlete. Damn, Matt Walsh in the audience. Church, y'all gotta turn me up, man, so I can start going to this shit. You got Matt Walsh in the audience? How the fuck? I need an invite.
If you really want to see numbers, just take a look at what happened in the women's boxing, weightlifting, track and field, swimming, or cycling, where a male recently finished a long-distance race 5 hours and 14 minutes ahead of a woman for a new record by 5 hours. Broke the record by 5 hours. It's demeaning for women, and it's very bad for our country. We're not going to put up with it any longer.
Look at that old bitch.
What I have just described is only a small fraction of the common sense revolution that is now, because of us, sweeping the entire world. Common sense has become a common theme, and we will never go back. Never. Never going to let that happen.
Let's go, man.
Among my very highest priorities is to rescue our economy and get dramatic and immediate relief to working families. As you know, we inherited from the last administration an economic catastrophe and an inflation nightmare. Their policies drove up energy prices, pushed up grocery costs, and drove the necessities of life out of reach for millions and millions of Americans. They've never had anything like it. We
Chicken
suffered
wings was
the
through the
worst
roof.
inflation in 48 years, but perhaps even in the history of our country. They're not sure. As president, I'm fighting every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again.
Damn.
Joe Biden especially let the price of eggs get out of control. The egg price is out of control. And we're working hard to get it back down. Secretary, do a good job on that. You inherited a total mess from the previous administration. Do a good job. A major focus of our fight to defeat inflation is rapidly reducing the cost of energy. The previous administration cut the number of new oil and gas leases by 95%, slowed pipeline construction to a halt, and closed more than 100 power plants. We are opening up many of those power plants right now.
Shout out to Trump. Jim's a flabby and sick, looking like Larry Holmes.
And frankly, we have
Get
never
that slick back Democrat
seen
out of here. Talking
anything
yes, sir.
like it. That's
Executive
why
suite.
on my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency.
Drill, baby, drill.
Many times we have more liquid gold under our feet than any nation on earth, and by far. And now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called
Moet.
Drill, Baby, Drill.
I told you. We drilling.
My administration is also working on a gigantic natural gas pipeline in Alaska, among the largest in the world, where Japan, South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with investments of trillions of dollars each. There's never been anything like that one. It will be truly spectacular. It's all set to go. The permitting is gotten. And later this week, I will also take historic action to dramatically expand production of critical minerals and rare earths here in the USA. To further combat inflation, we will not only be reducing the cost of energy, but will be ending the flagrant waste.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Take off the mask.
Hold on.
And
Goddamn commercials. Goddamn commercials, man. Hold on, man. Let me skip these commercials, man. You know what I'm saying? But, man, this, man, I told niggas, man. I told niggas these Democrats gonna be mad, nigga.
President Biden is coming back. He's a comeback kid. He's a fighter. He's a champion.
We're all called to be doers of the world.
Fucking goofies. You fucking goofballs. We got Elon back on deck. Hold on. I should have logged into my account on this shit.
Thank you, Elon. He's working
He's
very
the comeback
hard. He didn't need this. He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Everybody here, even this side, appreciates it, I believe. They just don't want to admit that. Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified.
Talk heavy.
$22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens. $45 million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what that is.
They look stupid.
$8 million to promote LGBTQI+ in the African nation, which nobody has ever heard of. $60 million for indigenous peoples and Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America, $60 million. $8 million for making mice transgender.
Pervert, you are a
This is real.
heavy,
$32 million for a left-wing propaganda operation in Moldova. $10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique.
pervert.
$20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East.
Have y'all seen that video?
$20 million for a program.
It's on Instagram, the Arab Sesame Street.
$1.9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her?
Fat fucker!
A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring. $1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City.
Look at his head, he's salty! He's salty! I can't stand his sensitive ass!
$250,000 to increase vegan local climate action innovation in Zambia. $42 million for social and behavior change in Uganda. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia.
The fuck?
$37 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia. Asia's doing very well with learning. You know what we're doing. Should use it ourselves. And $101 million for DEI contracts at the Department of Education. The most ever paid, nothing even like it. Under the Trump administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad. Many more have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud.
Salute, nigga! Look at that old bitch!
The money and reduced our debt to fight inflation and other things. Taking back a lot of that money. We got it just in time. This is just the beginning.
Oh, who want to talk shit
The
now?
Government Accountability Office.
Who
Federal
trying to get
Government
kicked out?
Office has estimated annual fraud of over $500 billion in our nation, and we are working very hard to stop it. We're going to. We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely on. Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old. It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that elderly.
That was Al Green that got kicked out.
3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129.
They still getting checks.
3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139. 3.5 million people from ages 140 to 149. And money is being paid to many of them. And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid and nobody does. And it really hurts Social Security and hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 150 to 159 and over 130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old.
160-year-old people
We
getting
have
a
a
check.
healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
Just don't give RFK the mic, please. Don't let him talk.
1,039 people between the ages of 220 and 229. One person between the age of 240 and 249. And one person is listed at 360 years of age. More than 100 years. More than 100 years older than our country. But we're going to find out where that money's going. And it's not going to be pretty. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find, we will defeat inflation, bring down mortgage rates, lower car payments and grocery prices, protect our seniors, and put more money in the pockets of American families.
A 360-year-old getting a check. Who was that? Maxine Waters,
Today,
mama?
interest rates took a beautiful drop, big, beautiful drop. It's about time. And in the near future, I want to do what has not been done in 24 years, balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it. With that goal in mind, we have developed in great detail what we are calling the Gold Card, which goes on sale very, very soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world to buy a path to U.S. citizenship. It's like the green card, but better and more sophisticated.
$5 million.
And these people will have to pay tax in our country. They won't have to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out. Number one, at the top school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous numbers of jobs and great success for a company out there. So while we take out the criminals, killers, traffickers, and child predators who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people, the Democrats, the Biden administration, the open border insane policies that you've allowed to destroy our country. We will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people. They're going to pay a lot of money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money.
Look at that. There's only one side. They sit down like a motherfucker. They mad as hell.
Americans have given us a mandate for bold and profound change. For nearly 100 years, the federal bureaucracy has grown until it has crushed our freedoms, ballooned our deficits, and held back America's potential in every possible way. The nation founded by pioneers and risk takers now drowns under millions and millions of pages of regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you're rejected. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration will reclaim power from this unaccountable bureaucracy, and we will restore true democracy to America again.
They couldn't even name 5 things they did last week. Crying about that shit. Fire them all.
Any federal bureaucrat who resists this change will be removed from office immediately. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple. And the days of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over.
Yep. Look at his, look at him old fried chicken Christian. Old boule Negro. I'm telling you, tomorrow you're going to see their ass going crazy on the news.
To deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to pass tax cuts for everybody. They're in there. They're waiting for you to vote. And I'm sure that the people on my right, I don't mean the Republican right, but my right here, I'm sure you're going to vote for those tax cuts, because otherwise I don't believe the people will ever vote you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that. But I know
look at him, he's
going to
salty.
be voting for the tax cuts.
False. False these nuts. They hurt. They hurt. The Democrats are hurt.
Thank you. It's a very, very big part of our plan. We had tremendous success in our first term with it. A very big part of our plan. We're seeking permanent income tax cuts all across the board. And to get urgently needed relief to Americans hit especially hard by inflation, I'm calling for no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security benefits for our great seniors.
There you go.
And I also
sit your ass down, Esmeralda.
Want to make interest payments on car loans tax deductible, but only if the car is made in America.
Yep. Look at the Democrats just sitting there hurt.
And by the way, we're going to have growth in the auto industry like nobody's ever seen. Plants are opening up all over the place. Deals are being made. Never seen. That's a combination of the election win and tariffs. It's a beautiful word, isn't it? That, along with our other policies, will allow our auto industry to absolutely boom. It's going to boom. Spoke to the majors today, all three, the top people, and they're so excited. In fact, already numerous car companies have announced that they will be building massive automobile plants in America, with Honda just announcing a new plant in Indiana, one of the largest anywhere.
Shout out to Indiana. That shit probably always in Indianapolis somewhere, though.
And this has taken place since our great victory on November 5th, a date which will hopefully go down as one of the most important in the history of our country.
They hate it, man.
In addition, as part of our tax cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic production and all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we will provide 100% expensing. It will be retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And it was one of the main reasons why our tax cuts were so successful in our first term, giving us the most successful economy in the history of our country. First term. We had a great first term. If you don't make your product in America, however, under the Trump administration, you will pay a tariff, and in some cases, a rather large one. Other countries have used tariffs against us for decades, and now it's our turn to start using them against those other countries. On average, the European Union, China, Brazil, India, Mexico, and Canada, have you heard of them? And countless other nations charge us tremendously higher tariffs than we charge them. It's very unfair. India charges us auto tariffs higher than 100%. China's average tariff on our products is twice what we charge them. And South Korea's average tariff is 4 times higher. Think of that, 4 times higher.
Goddamn diarrhea tariff.
And in so many other ways to South Korea. But that's what happens. This is happening by friend and foe. This system is not fair to the United States and never was. And so on April 2nd, I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to be accused of April Fool's Day. That's not, just one day was cost us a lot of money. But we're going to do it in April. I'm a very superstitious person.
And a nuclear power plant coming out of India.
Kick in. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal.
We're going to put a tariff on toilet tissue for India. A tariff on toilet tissue for India.
If they do non-monetary tariffs,
a tether tariff?
I'm with that. And we will do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market.
I'm with the tether tariff.
Allow us in their market. We will take in trillions and trillions of dollars and create jobs like we have never seen before. I did it with China and I did it with others, and the Biden administration couldn't do anything about it because there was so much money they couldn't do anything about it. We have been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer. Much has been said over the last 3 months about Mexico and Canada, but we have very large deficits with both of them. But even more importantly, they've allowed fentanyl to come into our country at levels never seen before, killing hundreds of thousands of our citizens and many very young, beautiful people, destroying families.
Shout out to Marcus Millers, man.
They are in effect receiving subsidies of hundreds of billions of dollars. We pay subsidies to Canada and to Mexico of hundreds of billions of dollars, and the United States will not be doing that any longer. We're not going to do it any longer.
We got to go to war with Mexico.
Thanks to our America First policies we're putting into place, we have had $1.7 trillion of new investment in America in just the past few weeks. The combination of the election and our economic policies that people of SoftBank, one of the most brilliant anywhere in the world, announced a $200 billion investment. OpenAI and Oracle, Larry Ellison, announced $500 billion investment, which they wouldn't have done if Kamala had won. Apple announced $500 billion investment. Tim Cook called me. He said, I cannot spend it fast enough. It's going to be much higher than that, I believe. They'll be building their plants here instead of in China. And just yesterday, Taiwan Semiconductor, the biggest in the world, most powerful in the world, has a tremendous amount, 97% of the market.
Yo, get the lights up.
A $165 billion investment to build the most powerful chips on earth right here in the USA.
What are y'all, tethers? What are y'all, not American? Hit the like button, you tether bastards. Go back to Mexico then if you don't want to hit the motherfucking like button.
Horrible thing. We give hundreds of billions of dollars, and it doesn't mean a thing. They take our money and they don't spend it. All that meant to them, we're giving them no money. All that was important to them was they didn't want to pay the tariffs, so they came and they're building, and many other companies are coming. We don't have to give them money. We just want to protect our businesses and our people, and they will come because they won't have to pay tariffs if they build in America. So it's very amazing. You should get rid of the CHIP Act, and whatever's left over, Mr. Speaker, you should use it to reduce debt or any other reason you want to.
Shout out to Najee, man. Turn it up, man. $50 holler on the Cash App. Much love to your family.
Our new trade policy will also be great for the American farmer. I love the farmer. Who will now be selling into our home market, the USA, because nobody is going to be able to compete with you. Because those goods that come in from other countries and companies, they're really in a bad position in so many different ways. They're uninspected. They may be very dirty and disgusting, and they come in and they pour in and they hurt our American farmers. The tariffs will go-on agricultural product coming into America, and our farmers starting on April 2nd. It may be a little bit of an adjustment period. We had that before when I made the deal with China, $50 billion of purchases, and I said, just bear with me, and they did. They did. Probably have to bear with me again, and this will be even better. That was great. The problem with it was that Biden didn't enforce it. He didn't enforce it. $50 billion of purchases, and we were doing great, but Biden did not enforce it, and it hurt our farmers. But our farmers are going to have a field day right now. So to our farmers, have a lot of fun. I love you too. I love you too.
Shout out to the farmers.
And I have also
look at they got their arms crossed, they mad.
Foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel.
Why the Democrats so hurt?
We don't have, as an example, steel.
Jeez, what
up?
Of
other things. We don't have a military, and frankly,
no tariffs on lights.
We just won't have a country very long. Here today is a proud American steelworker, fantastic person from Decatur, Alabama, Jeff Denard. Has been working at the same steel plant for 27 years in a job that has allowed him to serve as the captain
like my cousin sitting
of
next
his
to him.
local volunteer fire department, raised 7 children with his beautiful wife, Nicole, and over the years provide a loving home for more than 40 foster children. So great, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
The Democrats just hurt, boy. I can't wait till the news tomorrow morning.
Stories like Jeff's remind us that tariffs are not just about protecting American jobs. They're about protecting the soul of our country. Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much. No, you're not. Oh. And look where Biden took us. Very low, the lowest we've ever been. Jeff, I want to thank you very much. And I also want to recognize another person who has devoted herself to foster care community. She works so hard on it. A very loving person, our magnificent First Lady of the United States.
Shout out. Trump, boy. Hey, man. Trump got the baddest bitch, bro. They got to stop hating.
Melania's work has yielded incredible results, helping prepare our nation's future leaders as they enter the workforce. Our First Lady is joined by 2 impressive young women, very impressive. Haley Ferguson, who benefited from the First Lady's Fostering the Future initiative and is poised to complete her education and become a teacher. And Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deepfake image produced by a peer. With Elliston's help, the Senate just passed the Take It Down Act, and this is so important.
Shout out to Curious Channel, man.
John Thune, thank you.
Beat.
Stand up, John. Thank you, John.
I like Big Booty Latina.
Thank you all very much.
Oh, Beans, I'm cooking all tantrums tomorrow. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Thank you. And thank you to John Thune and the Senate. Great job to criminalize the publication of such images online is terrible, terrible thing. And once it passes the House, I look forward to signing that bill into law. Thank you. And I'm going to use that bill for myself, too, if you don't mind. Because nobody gets treated worse than I do online.
Let's cancel trick and simp culture.
That's
Put a
great.
tariff on all tricks.
Thank you.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
But if we truly care about...
Hold on, y'all. We gonna put a tariff on tricks. Tariffs on tricks. We're not going this year, man. I'm tired of the trick culture that has infiltrated the game. We putting tariffs on tricks. Let's go. Hashtag trick tariff.
because of Joe Biden's insane and very dangerous open border policies.
Yet the passport bros gonna have to pay a tariff. Get that trick ass shit about my face.
You are a pervert.
And I want to thank Tom Homan and Christy. I want to thank you and Paul of Border Patrol. I want to thank you. What a job they've all done. Everybody, Border Patrol, ICE, law enforcement in general is incredible. We have to take care of our law enforcement. Have to. Last year,
you're a pervert. You say he pays taxes.
A 22-year-old nursing student named Laken Riley, the best in her class, admired by everybody, went out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia. That morning, Laken was viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered. Laken was stolen from us by a savage illegal alien gang member who was arrested while trespassing across Biden's open southern border and then set loose into the United States under the heartless policies of that failed administration.
There you go.
Indeed a failed administration. He had then been arrested and released in a Democrat-run sanctuary city, a disaster.
Stupid
before
fucks.
ending the life of this beautiful young angel. With us this evening are Laken's beloved mother, Allison, and her sister, Lauren.
Rest in peace, Laken Riley. Fuck the immigrants, the illegals. Deport them all. Send them to Guantanamo Bay. Drop them off in Haiti. Send them to Haiti. I don't give a shit.
Last year, I told Laken's grieving parents that we would
Tariffs on baby mama.
their daughter would not have died in vain. That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens who threaten public safety. It's a very strong, powerful act. It's called the Laken-Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never, ever forget our beautiful...
Damn, man. Hold on, man.
Right now, we're in the
let me
middle
get
of a
this shit going,
constitutional
man.
crisis. We are. Donald Trump is trying to shut...
Fuck! Goddamn commercials. Let me get this shit set back up. It's all y'all fault. It's y'all fault. Let's get this shit back up, man. God damn, you folk ass.
My administration has launched the most sweeping border and immigration crackdown in American history, and we quickly achieved the lowest numbers of illegal border crossers ever recorded. Thank you. The media and our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
I got YouTube Premium, just not logged in on the right browser. My bad. My bad, y'all. Work with me, I'm black. I'm on safari on this.
He didn't just open our borders, he flew illegal aliens over them to overwhelm our schools, hospitals, and communities throughout the country.
Get your shit together, nigga.
Like Aurora, Colorado, and Springfield, Ohio, buckled under the weight of the migrant occupation and corruption like nobody's ever seen before. Beautiful
Say a
towns
dial-up
destroyed, Now, just as I promised in my
I'll
inaugural
work in 2
address,
browsers.
we are achieving the great liberation of
I'm
America.
on Chrome on one, and I'm on Safari on the other one, but I forgot to log in. Y'all want me to log in? Y'all gonna have to wait.
Is much work to be done. Here
I got
tonight
called
is a woman
Comcast.
I have gotten to know, Alexis Nungary from Houston.
Y'all ain't
wonderful woman. Last June, Alexis's 12-year-old daughter, her precious Jocelyn, walked to a nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge, and horrifically murdered. Arrested and charged with this heinous crime are 2 illegal alien monsters from Venezuela.
Fuck Venezuela.
To America by the last administration through their ridiculous open border. The death of this beautiful 12-year-old girl and the agony of her mother and family touched our entire nation greatly. Alexis, I promised that we would always remember your daughter, your magnificent daughter. And earlier tonight, I signed an order keeping my word to you. One thing I have learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much. She loved nature. Across Galveston Bay, from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you will find a magnificent national wildlife refuge, a pristine, peaceful, 34,000-acre sanctuary for all of God's creatures on the edge of the Gulf of America. Alexis, moments ago, I formally renamed that refuge in loving memory of your beautiful daughter, Jocelyn. So, Mr. Vice President, if you would, may I have the order?
Now, if the Democrats don't stand for that, they some bullshit motherfuckers, man. Hold on. If the Democrats don't stand for this, man, they bogus as hell. If the Democrats are not standing for this, they bogus as hell.
Thank you very much. All 3 savages charged with Jocelyn and Lakin's murders were members of the Venezuelan prison gang, the toughest gang, they say, in the world, known as Tren de Aragua. 2 weeks ago, I officially designated this gang, along with MS-13 and the bloodthirsty Mexican drug cartels, as foreign terrorist organizations.
Thank you. And I was saying that shit 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was saying that. They are terrorists. Just like the Taliban. Shout out to Tom Homan, baby.
They are now officially in the same category as ISIS.
Thank you! Thank you!
Thousands of these terrorists were welcomed into the U.S. by the Biden administration. But now every last one will be rounded up and forcibly removed from our country, or, if they're too dangerous, put in jails, standing trial in this country, because we don't want them to come back ever. With us this evening is a warrior on the front lines of that battle, Border Patrol Agent Roberto Ortiz. Great guy.
Shout out, Phil and Nunn, Roy Bison.
In January, Roberto and another agent were patrolling by the Rio Grande near an area known as Cartel Island. Doesn't sound too nice to me. When heavily armed gunmen started shooting at them, Roberto saw that his partner was totally exposed, at great danger, and he leapt into action, returning fire and providing crucial seconds for his fellow agent to seek safety, just barely. I have some of the prints of that event, and it was not good. Agent Ortiz, we salute you for your great courage and for your line of fire that you took and for the bravery that you showed. We honor you, and we will always honor you. Thank you, Roberto, very much.
If the Democrats don't stand for that, they don't stand for shit. Shout out to Marcus, man, with
Thank
the
you,
10.
Roberto. And I actually
Appreciate
got to know
you,
him
bro.
on my many calls to the border. He's a great gentleman.
I'm going ham
The
tomorrow.
territory to the immediate south of our border is now dominated entirely by criminal cartels that murder, rape, torture, and exercise total control. They have total control over a whole nation, posing a grave threat to...
Hold on. So y'all saying the Democrats still ain't standing? They don't stand for shit. Now I'm gonna throw that in every old fried chicken Christian nigga's face tomorrow. Look at your goddamn party. Y'all petty as hell.
5 nights ago, Mexican authorities, because of our tariff policies being imposed on them, think of this, handed over to us 29 of the biggest cartel leaders in their country. That has never happened before. They want to make us happy. First time ever. But we need Mexico and Canada to do much more than they've done, and they have to stop the fentanyl and drugs pouring into the USA. They're going to stop it. I have sent Congress a detailed funding request laying out exactly how we will eliminate these threats to protect our homeland and complete the largest deportation
I'ma have to wear the robe
operation in
tomorrow,
American
man.
history, larger even than current record holder President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a moderate man, but someone who believed very strongly in borders. Americans expect Congress to send me this funding without delay so I can sign it into law.
She look like Topanga.
Mr. Speaker, John Thune, both of you.
Didn't she look like Topanga from Boy Meets World?
Thank you. Mr. Leader, thank you. Thank you very much. And let's get it to me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even believe it. And as we reclaim our sovereignty, we must also bring back law and order to our cities and towns. In recent years, our justice system has been turned upside down by radical left lunatics.
Talk to point that y'all goofy ass.
Enforcing the law.
I got work for y'all
against
tomorrow.
dangerous repeat offenders while weaponizing law enforcement against
He pointed at him.
opponents like me. My administration has acted swiftly and decisively to restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law, starting at the FBI and the DOJ. Pam, good luck. Cash, wherever you may be, good luck. Good luck. Pam Bondi.
Pam Bondi, shout out to her, shout out to Cash.
So important. Gonna do a great job.
Shout out to Tulsi.
Thank you.
Shout out to Tulsi.
Thank you, Cash.
How could you slap? How could you slap? He need to launch an investigation on them call centers too that keep calling my goddamn phone about Amazon.
We're also once again giving our police officers the support, protection, and respect they so dearly deserve. They have to get it. They have such a hard, dangerous job, but we're going to make it less dangerous. The problem is the bad guys don't respect the law, but they're starting to respect it, and they soon will respect it. This also includes our great fire departments throughout the country. Our firemen
Salute to the
and women
firefighters.
are unbelievable people, and we'll never forget them. And besides that, they voted for me in record numbers, so I have no choice.
They still sit down.
1 year ago this month, 31-year-old New York police officer Jonathan Diller, unbelievably wonderful person.
Hold on,
officer.
We gonna put a tariff on Dr. Umar if you open up this goddamn school. And I donated, so I'm gonna talk shit because I donated. Fuck that. Get the school open, nigga. The hell is wrong with Dr. Umar, man? Get that goddamn school open.
He killed other people, they say, a lot of them. I attended Officer Diller's service, and when I met his wife and one-year-old son, Ryan, it was very inspirational, actually. His widow's name is Stephanie, and she is here tonight. Stephanie, thank you very much, Stephanie. Thank you very much.
They won't stand for the firefighters, the cops. Fuck the Democrats. I want Trump to say you guys are truly full of
Stephanie,
shit.
we're going to make sure that Ryan knows his dad was a true hero, New York's finest. And we're going to get these cold-blooded killers and repeat offenders off our streets, and we're going to do it fast. Got to stop it. They get out with 28 arrests. They push people into subway trains. They hit people over the head, back of the head with baseball bats. We got to get them out of here. I've already signed an executive order requiring a mandatory death penalty for anyone who murders a police officer. And tonight I'm asking Congress to pass that policy.
You're good.
I'm also asking for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders while enhancing protections for America's police officers so they can do their jobs without fear of their lives being totally destroyed. They don't want to be killed. We're not going to let them be killed.
Fuck y'all. Stop crying.
Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
You look grown as hell. He look grown. He got a mustache. Communists gotta go. Shout out to Free. Oh, he's 47? Okay, I'm like, I thought he was a kid. I thought he was a kid, man. That's why I ain't really cracked on him.
But in 2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer. The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
Salute to him. Shout out Marcus, baby. Y'all know I can't see.
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer.
That's his dad.
Actually, a number of times. The police love him. The police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
That's dope. He's 13. That's dope. See, Joe Biden don't got that type of charisma, man, with the people, man. That's dope. Joe Biden don't got that type of charisma. Kamala don't got that type of charisma with the people, man. Trump is dope, man.
DJ. DJ's doctors believe his cancer likely came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was younger. Since 1975, rates of child cancer have increased by more than 40%. Reversing this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission to make America healthy again, chaired by our new Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Bobby. When they gonna release these files, man? These Kennedy files. Fuck all the Epstein shit. We know y'all freaky. When we gonna get the Kennedy file?
With a name
They still
Kennedy,
sitting
you would have thought
down.
everybody over here would have been cheering. How quickly they forget. Our goal is to get toxins out of our environment, poisons out of our food supply, and keep our children healthy and strong. As an example, not long ago, and you can't even believe these numbers, 1 in 10,000 children had autism, 1 in 10,000. And now it's 1 in 36. There's something wrong. 1 in 36. Think of that. So we're going to find out what it is, and there's nobody better than Bobby and all of the people that are working with you. You have the best to figure out what is going on. Okay, Bobby, good luck.
It's better than Dr. fucking Fauci. These motherfuckers over there screaming that bullshit. You gave us Dr. fucking Fauci. And I got some work for Fauci too this week.
Protect our children from toxic ideologies in our schools. A few years ago, January, Littlejohn and her husband discovered that their daughter's school had secretly socially transitioned their 13-year-old little girl. Teachers and administrators conspired to deceive January and her husband while encouraging her daughter to use a new name and pronouns. They, them pronoun, actually, all without telling January, who is here tonight and is now a courageous advocate against this form of child abuse. January, thank you. Thank you.
That's fucked up. They was making the kids perverts. That's the Democrats. They pervert.
Thank you. Stories like this are why, shortly after taking office, I signed an executive order banning public schools from indoctrinating our children with transgender ideology.
Leave the kids alone, you fucking pervert.
You are a
I
pervert.
also signed an order to cut off all taxpayer funding to any institution that engages in the sexual mutilation of our youth. And now I want Congress to pass a bill permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever ending the lie that any child is trapped in the wrong body.
Talk to him.
This is a big lie.
No more transgenitalias.
You are a pervert.
To every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way God made you.
Heavy. And they still sitting down.
Because we're getting wokeness out of our schools and out of our military, and it's already out, and it's out of our society. We don't want it. Wokeness is trouble. Wokeness is bad. It's gone. It's gone. And we feel so much better for it, don't we? Don't we feel better?
Let's go. Woke was a joke.
Our service members won't be activists and ideologues. They will be fighters and warriors. They will fight for our country. And Pete, congratulations. Secretary of Defense, congratulations.
Shout out, Pete.
and he's not big into the woke movement, I can tell you. I know him well. I am pleased to report that in January, the U.S. Army had its single best recruiting month in 15 years, and that all armed services are having among the best recruiting results ever in the history of our services. What a difference. And you know, it was just a few months ago where the results were exactly the opposite. We couldn't recruit anywhere. We couldn't recruit. Now we're having the best results just about that we've ever had. What a tremendous turnaround. It's really a beautiful thing to see. People love our country again. It's very simple. They love our country and they love being in our military again. So it's a great thing. And thank you very much. Great job. Thank you.
We live in the church. Look at Bernie.
By a young
you
man,
fucking
Jason
clown.
Barkley, who knows the weight of that.
Croak off, Bernie.
Jason's father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all wore the uniform. Jason tragically lost his dad, who was also a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when he was just a boy, and now he wants to carry on the family legacy of service. Jason is a senior in high school, a 6-letter varsity athlete, a really good athlete, they say, a brilliant student with a 4.46, that's good, GPA. And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
Salute to him. He looked like he already in the military.
And Jason, that's a very big deal getting in. That's a hard one to get into. But I'm pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted. You will soon be joining the Corps.
Trump is dope, man. How can you hate on Trump, bro? He's dope, man. How could you hate on Trump, bro? How could you hate on Trump? You got something is wrong with you. Something is really fucking wrong with black folks. How could you hate on Trump, bro?
Thank you. Jason, you're going to be on the long gray line, Jason. As Commander-in-Chief, my focus is on building the most powerful military of the future. As a first step, I'm asking Congress to fund a state-of-the-art Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland, all made in the USA.
Oh, we about to add a dome like Israel. Let's go.
And Ronald Reagan wanted to do it long ago, but the technology just wasn't there, not even close. But now we have the technology. It's incredible, actually. And other places they have it. Israel has it. Other places have it.
Told you.
And the United States should have it too, right, Tim? Right? They should have it too. So I want to thank you. But it's a very, very important. This is a very dangerous world. We should have it. We want to be protected, and we're going to protect our citizens like never before. To boost our defense industrial base, we are also going to resurrect the American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and military shipbuilding.
They say it didn't work in Israel because it's in Israel.
And for that purpose,
wait till we do ours.
Tonight that we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the White House and offer special tax incentives to bring this industry home to America where it belongs. We used to make so many ships. We don't make them anymore very much, but we're going to make them very fast, very soon.
The MAGA Dome.
Huge impact. To further enhance our national security, my administration will be reclaiming.
Tell these niggas to look it up. They like, what's the dome? Look it up, nigga.
Just today, a large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal and lots of other things.
If they get Elon involved with we get a Tesla dome. Oh, niggas ain't gonna be able to shoot shit over here.
Americans, not for others, but others could use it. But it was built at tremendous cost of American blood and treasure. 38,000 workers died building the Panama Canal. They died of malaria. They died of snake bites and mosquitoes. Not a nice place to work. They paid them very highly to go there, knowing there was a 25% chance that they would die. The most expensive project also that was ever built in our country's history, if you bring it up to modern day costs. It was given away by the Carter administration for $1, but that agreement has been violated very severely.
Get China out of there.
To China. We gave it to Panama and we're taking it back.
Get China the fuck out of there.
And we have Marco Rubio in charge. Good luck, Marco. Now, we know who to blame if anything goes wrong. Marco's been amazing, and he's going to do a great job. Think of it. He got 100 votes. You know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain. So let's assume he got 100 votes. And I'm either very, very happy about that or I'm very concerned about it. But he's already proven. I mean, he's a great gentleman. He's respected by everybody, and we appreciate you voting for Marco. He's going to do a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you. He's doing a great job. Great job. And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security and even international security. And we're working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security. And I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it. We will keep you safe. We will make you rich, and together we will take Greenland to heights like you have never thought possible before. It's a very small population, but very, very large piece of land and very, very...
God damn, man.
Pan-battered North Atlantic cod with savory tartar sauce. Crispy butterfly jumbo.
The fuck is wrong with y'all? God damn, YouTube. The bullshit.
Ago, ISIS terrorists killed 13 American service members and countless others in the Abbey Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Not that they were withdrawing, it was the way they withdrew. Perhaps the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. Tonight, I am pleased to announce that we have just apprehended the top terrorist responsible for that atrocity.
Shout out to McGill,
and he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice. And I want to thank especially the government of Pakistan for helping arrest this monster. This was a very momentous day for those 13 families who I actually got to know very well, most of them, whose children were murdered, and the many people that were so badly, over 42 people, so badly injured on that fateful day in Afghanistan. What a horrible day. Such incompetence was shown. That when Putin saw what happened, I guess he said, wow, maybe this is my chance. That's how bad it was. Should have never happened. Grossly incompetent people. I spoke to many of the parents and loved ones, and they're all in our hearts tonight. Just spoke to them on the phone. We had a big call Every one of them called, and everybody was on the line, and they did nothing but cry with happiness. They were very happy, as happy as you can be under those circumstances. Their child, brother, sister, son, daughter was killed for no reason whatsoever. In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from Gaza. In my first term, we achieved one of the most groundbreaking peace agreements in generations, the Abraham Accords. And now we're going to build on that foundation to create a more peaceful and prosperous future for the entire region. A lot of things are happening in the Middle East. People have been talking about that so much lately with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia. But a lot of things are happening in the Middle East. It's a rough neighborhood, actually. I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly killed or wounded in this horrific and brutal conflict with no end in sight. The United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars.
Fuck the Ukraine. Fuck them. I'm really pissed off with them.
With no security, with no anything.
It's so much to talk about tomorrow, man. We're gonna be rocking and rolling all day, man. Ukraine, Democrats, everything. We gotta talk about everything tomorrow, man.
Do you want to keep it going for another 5 years? Yeah, you would say Pocahontas says yes.
Going in on Pocahontas' ass. Your $5 Indian. Look at her ass. Cooked your ass.
2,000 people are being killed every single week. More than that. They're Russian young people. They're Ukrainian young people. They're not Americans, but I want it to stop. Meanwhile, Europe has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine by far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion, like taking candy from a baby. That's what happened. And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is. And we have an ocean separating us, and they don't. But we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening. Biden has authorized more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us. But that didn't happen.
Shut up, Elizabeth Warren, you weak bitch.
An important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that
strong
lasts.
Leadership.
We do really value how much
shit.
America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yep. He squashed the beef. Now, when he squashed the beef, they can't say shit. Look out, he didn't even want to clap.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
He didn't want to clap.
It's time to stop this madness. It's time to halt the killing. It's time to end this senseless war. If you want to end wars, you have to talk to both sides. Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher named Mark Fogel was detained in Russia and sentenced to 14 years in a penal colony. Rough stuff. The previous administration barely lifted a finger to help him. They knew he was innocent, but they had no idea where to begin. But last summer, I promised his 95-year-old mother, Malphine, that we would bring her boy safely back home. After 22 days in office, I did just that, and they are here tonight.
And Jello Ball owed Donald Trump, LeVar Ball, all it. Y'all owe Trump an apology because he got your fucking stealing ass son back from China. You know what I'm saying? He don't ever get props. Freed the guys. Free Kodak Black. Free Lil Wayne. Free Kwame Kilpatrick. He freed a couple of my guys that was in the feds.
To Mark and his great mom, we are delighted to have you safe and sound and with us. As fate would have it, Mark Fogel was born in a small rural town in Butler, Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it? Where his mother has lived for the past 78 years. I just happened to go there last July 13th for a rally. That was not pleasant. And that is where I met his beautiful mom right before I walked onto that stage. And I told her I would not forget what she said about her son. And I never did I? Never forgot. Less than 10 minutes later, at that same rally, gunfire rang out and a sick and deranged assassin unloaded 8 bullets from his sniper's perch into a crowd of many thousands of people. My life was saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so
How
lucky.
can you not respect that, man?
Corey Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father, and above all, a protector. When the sound of gunshots pierced the air, it was a horrible sound. Corey knew instantly what it was and what to do. He threw himself on top of his wife and daughters and shielded them from the bullets with his own body. Corey was hit really hard. You know the story from there. He sacrificed his life to save theirs. 2 others, very fine people, were also seriously hit. But thankfully, with the help of 2 great country doctors.
If the Democrats don't stand, they don't stand for shit, man. Fuck them.
We're joined by Corey's wife, Helen, who was his high school sweetheart, and their 2 beloved daughters, Allison and Kaylee. Thank you.
Let's see if the Democrats gonna stand up. They need to show the other side. Did the Democrats stand?
To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his 3 beautiful ladies right now, and he is cheering you on. He loves you.
Hold on, y'all saying the Democrats still this thing? Fuck them, man. Fuck them, man. I'm roasting them every chance I get.
Leave us all with a shining example of the selfless devotion of a true American patriot. It was love like Corey's that built.
See, it's a little thing called decency and respect. They hate Trump so much that they willing to be disrespectful to people who don't have nothing to do with Trump. That's how petty the Democrats carry it, man.
America great again. I believe that. Thank you very much. From the patriots of Lexington and Concord to the heroes of Gettysburg and Normandy, from the warriors who crossed the Delaware to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and from the legends who soared at Kitty Hawk to the astronauts who touched the moon, Americans have always been the people who defied all odds, transcended all dangers, made the most extraordinary sacrifices, and did whatever it took to defend our children, our country, and our freedom. And as we have seen in this chamber tonight, that same strength, faith, love, and spirit is still alive and thriving in the hearts of the American people. Despite the best efforts of those who would try to censor us, silence us, break us, destroy us, Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent nation that will always be free, and we will fight for it till death. We will never let anything happen to our beloved country, because we are a country of doers, dreamers, fighters, and survivors. Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean, strode into the unknown wilderness, and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier. They chased our destiny across a boundless continent. They built the railroads, laid the highways, and graced the world with American marvels like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the communists, fascists, and Marxists all over the world, and gave us countless modern wonders sculptured out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age, these workers who poured their sweat into the skylines of our cities, these warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. Now it is our time to take up the righteous cause of American liberty. And it is our turn to take America's destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country. This will be our greatest era. With God's help, over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher. And we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization ever to exist on the face of this earth. We are going to create the highest quality of life, build the safest and wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities anywhere in the world. We are going to conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we're going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond.
We're going to Mars. We're going to Mars.
And through it all, we are going to rediscover the unstoppable.
Get your passports. We're going to Mars.
Spirit. And we are going to renew unlimited promise of the American dream. Every single day we will stand up and we will fight, fight, fight for the country our citizens believe in and for the country our people deserve. My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future, because the golden age of America has only just begun. It will be like nothing that has ever been seen before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Look at the Democrats. Take y'all bitch ass home. Shout out to Maloney. God damn. How can me your bitch ass. It's over. It's over. Damn, I can't wait to see the news. The Democrats are about to get roasted all day tomorrow. Oh my God. The Democrats are getting roasted all day tomorrow, y'all. They getting roasted all day tomorrow,
all right,
y'all.
There you have it.
They getting roasted all day tomorrow, y'all. See, I'm glad y'all get to see how I kick it, man, because I would have been in the crib. I'd have been watching it alone, man. But I'm gonna start doing that with y'all, man. I'm gonna make sure I log into my account, man. Niggas say I ain't got YouTube Red, man. I did log in on this browser. I had to use a separate browser from the one that I'm streaming on to show this, because this one got the sound on it. But whatever. Y'all always got something to say, y'all black. Most of y'all Democrats anyway. You know? Fam, do you know how the level of hate that the Democrats are gonna show tomorrow? They probably about to be on that shit tonight. So y'all make sure Miriam, Happy Latina, all y'all motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Feel the numb, face facts, the freak, all y'all niggas, make sure y'all emailing me or inbox me on Twitter. I'm only answering on the Twitter. McCain, all y'all, hit me on Twitter with the links. You know what I'm saying? Any of these clips, Robinson family, you too. You too, Robinson family. I know both of you. I know your husband and I know you. Okay? You better hit me with the links tomorrow. These motherfuckers gonna be so sour, we gonna have to put them on blast. Kenyatta, y'all hit me on Twitter. I want my inbox on Twitter. That way I can know this is for tomorrow's show. Send me the links so I can get this show prepped. Hopefully I can get some sleep tonight so I can be ready early in the morning for y'all and we can just cook. We can just keep cooking because I got a Jasmine Crockett show that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a Jasmine Crockett roast. So that's probably going to be midday. But I really want to do a response to what we just watched. Trump dope as hell. You can't, if you hating on Trump, after that speech right there, you know what I'm saying? The love that he showed to them families, the love he showed to them shorties, you know what I'm saying? The young man that's going to the military, you know what I'm saying? The shorty that became a Secret Service agent. Fam, you can't, the charisma that Trump got for the people, man, you can't hate on that shit. If you hating on that shit, something wrong with you, man. But look, I'm just here to be petty tomorrow for the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Because they about to be on straight bullshit tomorrow. Jasmine Crockett didn't show up. AOC is supposed to be doing a live tonight. I'm going to be trying to watch that on Instagram. She's supposed to be doing a live tonight. Jasmine Crockett was doing a live. Her shit was called some Unstate of the Union or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So we just going to cook, man. Just send me the clips. Send me the clips. Send me the clips, man. But we gonna get out of here, man. I'm turned up, man. I gotta get prepped for y'all tomorrow because I know y'all niggas want to get this work. I appreciate everybody who donated and sponsored. Shout out Najee. Show a lot of love tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time trying to do a live stream. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure next time we work it out, I'll make sure I log in so we ain't got no commercials. All right? But much love to y'all niggas, man. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you're following my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing it. They are the flyest, broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in.